What is up, what is good, and what is going on? And welcome to another video, and what is actually our second call out of the day. Hopefully this one goes a little bit better than the one we got before, because that one wasn't so successful for that snake, unfortunately. But anyway, we're heading over to the southern suburbs in a place called Takai, where some contractors have found what looks like a pretty small puff adder in a bunch of vegetation that they're working in. So the guys got eyes on it. I'm shooting across there, and as always, as soon as I get there, I'm strapping the GoPro and take you guys along for the ride. Alright guys, we just got to the spot. Let me just grab my equipment as always. Sorry bro, I didn't think you should have just jumped in the car with me. I made you run all the way up here. I just want to set this up quickly. It should be fine. Okay, you're gonna show me where you saw it. I'm blind. Where? I can't see it. Oh, it's a small one. Yeah.
It's a small one.
Okay, I was looking for a monster.
No.
But it's all good.
First time I see a small one.
Yeah, there's lots of them around at this time of the year. Yeah, so there's our little puff adder just hiding in the sour fig. Let's grab my... You see, they like the sour fig because even in the sun it stays quite cool. You see, we just got to make sure he doesn't...
But his head is actually that side, no?
I can't...
So that side, by the yellow flower side here.
I can't see his head.
Okay, but you can just do yours.
Yeah, no, his head is here. Okay, I'm gonna bring it out. Yeah, it is relatively small.
Yeah, that's not a big one.
No, I think he's bigger than you think.
That's not small.
Yeah. You see, if we look closely here, you guys can come closer. If you guys can come closer, but if you see his eyes, you'll see his eyes are a little bit blue. Yeah, he's gonna shed his skin soon, you see. So that's why it's just, he's sitting in there, just getting a little bit of heat. And with the sour figs, like I was saying, they remain quite cool. So even in the bright sun, he can get the sun, but he's not getting too hot.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is a bit of overkill. These tools are far too big. So you'll see, I'll just pick him up very gently. We're not even squeezing him. And we'll put him at the entrance of the tube. And he should go straight in. Oh, he wants to come out.
I don't want to go.
Yeah, but hey, sometimes they don't want to go in the tube, but unfortunately this guy doesn't have a choice.
You must go.
He's coming with me whether he likes it or not. See, and that's why we do it safely. We don't grab it by the head. When you grab by the head, the snake obviously gets hurt, and then it also gets angry, and then your fingers are way too close to the danger end. So we just do it safely like that. So I'll just literally take him across the way to the park there and release him in the fynbos away from the estate. Easy. Alrighty guys, that was pretty straightforward. The guys did a really good job of actually keeping an eye on the snake, which is always first prize. So we're just gonna open up the tube, pop this tiny little puff adder out, who, like I was telling the guys there, is in the blue. And what that actually means is when the snake is close to shedding its skin, I will try and just pop him in the shade here and give you guys a look. So as you can see here, not a very large puff adder. And what I was mentioning is how the eyes look milky. You can see the eyes of this puff adder have a nice sort of milky look to them. That's when they're going to shed their skin. There's sort of a layer of fluid that builds up between the old skin and the new skin. Quite a nice little puff adder. It is a male. You can see got a long, thin, slender tail. But yeah, this area burnt a couple of sort of weeks or months ago, but all the vegetation is already starting to return. So it's a nice fertile ground for things to start moving back into. But I am going to just shift this little puff adder. I'm going to shift this little puff adder just into this bush so he can calm down. Or I might not have to. So he can sort of calm down a bit and just get his bearings. He's literally only about 500 meters away from the estate in a nice bit of fynbos. So you can see he's that typical serpentine motion. He's slinking right in there. So thank you guys so much for watching as always, and we'll catch you right on the next one.